Hello and welcome back. Today's class is a backbending practice for all levels. So when you're ready to deepen your backbends, meet me on the mat and we'll begin. Okay friends, we'll get started in child's pose today. Take your knees as wide as it feels comfortable for you, big toes touching together. Reach your fingertips forward and release your forehead to the mat. Start to take your awareness to your breath as you breathe deeper, arriving on your mat, in your body, and your practice. Let's start to warm up through the spine here. On your next inhale, lift to your tabletop position, hands and knees. Arch your back and lift your gaze. And exhale, round your spine as you press back to your child's pose. Inhale, lift, arch your back, lift your chest forward. And exhale, release back. Really move with your breath here. If you'd like to go deeper, you might come all the way down to Cobra, belly to the floor. And exhale, release back. Really move through your spine, going one vertebra at a time and feeling that movement ripple through your spine all the way to the crown of your head. Take one more big, beautiful inhale here. Exhale to press back. Then inhale, come forward to your cobra and hold here. Roll your shoulders back. On your exhale, bend your right elbow, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale to come to center. And exhale to take that little twist to the left. Inhale, find center. And exhale to release your chest down to the mat. Untuck your toes. And on an inhale, lift to your baby cobra, hovering your hands off the mat. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift, hands hover using the muscles of your back. Keep moving with your breath, extending forward with the crown of your head. Take one more lift, an option to stay with this, or if it feels okay to hold, extend your arms back, fingertips reaching towards your toes, and see if you can lift your chest a little higher as you breathe here. On your next exhale, release down. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. And press up, tucking your toes under to find your downward facing dog. Either take movement or stillness here as you take a deep breath in and a long exhale, releasing any tension from the back of your body. Inhale to lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, step the foot down. And inhale, lift your upper body, reach your fingertips high, finding your high lunge. On your exhale, open your arms to the side as you twist towards the right, gazing over your right shoulder. And inhale to come forward, sweeping that arm towards the front. Exhale, circle the arm back. Inhale, sweep it forwards. And again, really rotate through your upper body. Then reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, draw your elbows down towards your sides. And inhale to lift your fingertips high. Exhale, elbows wide, really squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back. And inhale to reach up. One more here. Working those back muscles. This time as you exhale, plant your hands down. Step your right foot back and hold your high plank for one inhale. Then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest, step the foot down. Inhale to reach high for your crescent lunge. And exhale, take that twist to the left, arms open wide. Inhale, sweep the arm forward. And exhale, circle it back, taking that twist. One more time. If you wobble like I did, don't worry. Just focus on your breath. Inhale to lift your arms. This time as you exhale, take your elbows wide but keep them in line with your shoulders. Find your cactus arms. And as you breathe here, gently press your elbows back as you lift your chest and your collarbone up to the point where the wall meets the ceiling. Raise your gaze. And imagine that your spine is lifting up and out of your hips. On your next inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale to plant your hands. And step your left foot back, high plank. We'll hold here for a couple of breaths this time. If you're modifying, you can release your knees down to the mat. Make sure that your hips are leaning forward and you're feeling that work in your core. If your knees are lifted, one straight line from the crown of your head to your heels. One more inhale here, really press the mat away with your hands. Then exhale, release to your downward facing dog. Feel free to take a little movement here if that feels good. Breathe deeply here, really lengthen through your spine. Maybe you extend your legs a little more. Then on your next inhale, begin to walk your feet up to meet your hands. Find a halfway lift, maybe hands to shins, flat back. Exhale to release down into your forward fold, head is heavy. Holding here for a breath, really let your upper body relax over your legs. And on your next inhale, roll up to standing, reach your arms up above your head. And exhale, release your hands down by your sides. We're going to take a little balancing sequence, so feel free to use the support of a wall if that feels best. Shift your weight into your left leg, reach your right foot up behind you, and reach back with your right hand. Inhale to lift your left arm high. You can always use a strap if it's not comfortable to reach that foot. You can stay here working on drawing your heel in and lifting your chest, or if you'd like to go deeper, start to press your right foot into that hand, lifting the knee by squeezing your glutes and reach your left fingertips forward. Keep engaging through the right side of your back body, feeling that stretch through your right quad, hip flexors. Find a spot to focus your gaze to help you balance. Then start to slowly come back through center. Gently release. See if you can step that right foot to the back of your mat, landing softly as you can. Release your right knee down and find your low lunge. Inhale to press your hands back behind you, taking a little mini back bend here. Then exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes under, lift up that knee and step your right foot up to meet your left. Find that halfway lift. Exhale, release into your forward fold. Inhale to rise up, arms reach overhead. And exhale to release your arms down. Shift your weight over to your right leg as you reach your left foot behind you, reaching with your left hand. Inhale to lift your right arm up above your head. Thinking about drawing that left heel in towards your glutes as you find your balance here. If you'd like to go deeper, press that foot into your hand as you reach your right arm forward in front of you, using your left glutes and the muscles of your back to help press that leg higher. This engagement is the key to your deeper back bends. It's not just about the flexibility of your back, but also about the strength. Begin to gently release. See if you can softly step that left foot to the back of your mat as you reach your arms high. Release your left knee down. And inhale to lift your chest, arching through your back as you let your hips release down towards the mat. exhale to plant your hands, tuck your back toes. This time step back to your downward facing dog. Bend your knees and rock your hips side to side, releasing out through your lower back here. Gently release your knees to the mat. Come through to seated with your legs out in front, feet planted at the top of your mat and your knees bent. Reach your hands behind your thighs and really lift your chest, lengthening through your spine. Walk your feet in towards you so that you're up on your tippy toes, balancing on your sit bones. And you might choose to reach your arms forward here. If you want to take it further, option to lift your lower legs parallel to the mat. You can also do this while holding on behind your thighs. Feeling that engagement through your hip flexors, your core muscles. As you take your beautiful Navasana here for one more deep breath in. And exhale, release your feet down. Inhale to lengthen your spine, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, scoop your belly button in towards your chest as you slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time, all the way to the mat. Beautiful. Let's take our bridge pose. Plant your feet hips width apart, arms resting alongside your body, palm face down to the mat. Use an inhale to press into your feet, lift your hips, and exhale to release them down to the mat. Inhale, lift, peeling your vertebra off the mat one at a time, and exhale, lower, top to bottom, hips release downwards. Keep moving with your breath here. Take it at your own pace. And make your breath as deep as you can. You can continue to work with this if it feels right for you, or option to hold in your bridge, lifting your hips as high as you can as you breathe deeply. We're now going to prepare to come into our wheel pose. This is entirely optional, so if you want to continue working on your bridge, feel free to stay where you are. If you would like to try wheel, release your hips back down. Lift your arms up above your head and then plant your hands either side of your face with your fingertips facing down towards the bottom of the mat and your elbows pointing upwards. See how it feels to lift and lower your hips in this position, just like we did for bridge. Then press into your hands and feet and see how it feels to lift your shoulders up off the mat. You can stay with either of these, or use the strength of your arms and your legs to lift your hips high and come up into your full wheel pose. This does take some practice to get into, so if it doesn't happen for you the first time, don't worry. Keep repeating the preparation steps and it will get easier each time. To release, slowly come back down the same way you lifted up. Release your shoulders, roll your spine down, and take your arms out to the sides. Walk your feet out, wider than your hips. And gently rock your knees from side to side, feeling that release through your lower back. If you would like to take a deeper twist here, bring your knees back to center, lift your legs to tabletop position, knees stacked over your hips, and release your knees over to the right as you take your gaze to the left. Take a deep breath in, noticing if there's anywhere that you're holding tension. And on your exhale, visualize that tension releasing, evaporating from your body like steam. As you inhale, gently make your way back to center. And exhale to send your knees to the left, your gaze to the right. Feel free to adjust if you need to plant that right shoulder down. Take a deep breath in and a slow exhale out as you feel your body fully relax. Inhale to find your center. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe give a little rock side to side of your knees here, massaging your lower back. When you're ready, make your way up to seated, whichever way is most comfortable for you, and meet me in a seated position in the center of your mat. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up above your head. Exhale to bring your hands together and draw them down to heart center, giving thanks for your practice. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.